Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. We are still in the subterranean in Rain World, but now I am perfectly fine to leave. We've got 2 pearls, so I'm going to be lugging around a pearl in my hand, unfortunately. We've got 1 in the belly, 1 in the hand, but I would like to take this pearl outside the subterranean, which means we need to take it with us. And I think there's a little bit more in the subterranean for us to go through. I know there's a gate below me, but I think there's also a gate above me. I'd rather get to the gate above me, I think. Which will also open more of the map. Okay, once I grab onto this, there we go. I need to stop jumping. Yeah, like where are we up here? We're in the subterranean for sure, but where are we in the subterranean? There are Jumpy Lizards. There's a Jumpy Lizard who wants to play with me. I don't appreciate that. There's a lot of Jumpy Lizards here. I can't really defeat a Jumpy Lizard very well with just a stick. I mean, it's possible, but I want to keep my pearl, and so I can't pick up a brick to throw at the thing, which is unfortunate. Not the best things to deal with. Alright, now that we're up here, I think that there's a gate to my right. But there's also places we haven't been to the left. I'm going to poke my head into the left at least once and see where this is. Oh, right. This is above where the scissor birds are. Yeah. I know where we are. Okay. So if I drop, like, right here, we can see the down paths there. That's still more new things, technically. But I think we're going to go back and see if we can exit the subterranean instead. So there's more map to do, and that's not even including the depths, which I don't know if those are even available to the Artificer. Let's defeat you. I don't really want to eat that. I mean, there's a couple reasons I don't want to eat that. One of the reasons is that I want to get the hunter, and so we don't want to eat any vegetable matter. The other reason is that it's practically no food. So, let's move on. We need to get this pearl out of here. Oh yes, there's definitely a gate to my right. I know that gate. Aww. I couldn't turn around to kill the other scavenger, so he got me first. Don't know if I'm going to have the karma to get through a gate, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have the karma, but let's check the gate first. We might have to drag a scavenger with me. But let's get to the gate first and then decide what we're going to do about karma. Because once we get there, we'll know more. So leaving the subterranean is going to be a little bit more of a chore. We've got to go past all the Jumpy Lizards. Past all the Jumpy Lizards. This is just Jumpy Lizard territory right here, isn't it? And I wonder if I can skip one. Yes, we can skip one of the islands. He skipped the island too. Oh, I just barely made that jump. Alright, continue. Those guys down there can continue to fight. We're probably going to eat a scavenger today, most likely. That's the most likely thing, I think. Alright, there's plenty of sticks here, so we'll hit you with the stick and just pick up another one. This one, it'd be nice if we didn't have to use a stick on it. I think I might be able to just jump over fast enough. Yes, and we avoided one of the lurkers. Not both of them. Come on, I'm not dead yet, which is a surprise. Alright, now I'm dead. Alright, bottom karma level still, which is going to be a problem. There were 2 lurkers. I avoided one of them, and the second one I definitely did not see. So we're going to have to make it through. Here we are again. Again, there is a stick right here. I think what I'm going to do is put this stick down. Get the stick that's right here, so we can more quickly get the next stick and go past. Alright. So, do I see a lurker? There's been a lurker every time, but do I see a lurker? I don't. Which means we're probably going to get dropped on by a lurker sometime. Because I think it's still up there. Ooh, I see one. I do see a lurker. If I go up this way, we pass by the lurker, but then there's a centipede, which might be useful. Because then we can eat the centipede. We might need a scavenger, though, and the scavengers aren't right here yet. But we might need a scavenger just to get past the gate. Oh my gosh. How many of those lurkers are dead? I think this one's dead, for sure. But is there like 2 more dead lurkers over there? I think there is. Let's make sure that centipede is dead too. Alright. And now I don't have a stick, but we are alive. Oh my gosh. If that big centipede comes through, we could possibly get past the lurker there. I need something. There's scavengers down there too. I need to be able to get past everything. Alright, we got past those guys. Still looking for a tool. I see one down there, but I don't see how to get down there. Oh, down there is right here. Okay. We've got a tool. We've eaten, but we don't have a good karma level, so we might not be able to go through a gate. I also see that lurker. Great. There's a lurker followed immediately by a monster kelp. Well, I don't know what to do about that, actually. Maybe we hit the monster kelp and then go past really fast to get past the lurker. Okay, where'd the lurker go? Oh, there's scavengers over there, which is kind of perfect as long as I don't die. Killed one. Oh, I tried to jump over the shot, but he still hit me. The scavengers are really good aims. You just need to kill them before they actually aim at you. So scavengers at the end there are kind of perfect, because then we could get past the gate with a scavenger, perhaps. Here we are again, into the big room that we have to pass by. Let's hit you like normal, grab another stick. We scan for lurkers above me. I don't particularly see a lurker above me. We want this guy to come toward me so we can more easily jump over. I did find a lurker. The lurker got eaten. Where'd my stuff go? Alright. Don't know why I dropped my stuff. I must have dropped my stuff while I was exploding. I see a lurker directly above there, but he's far enough over that I was wondering if I would cause him to drop before I went through. He didn't. I don't like that he's kind of coming toward me. I went through the wrong one of these. Alright. Well, considering that there's a centipede up there, kind of don't want to go right there right now. And there's a lurker above the other path that I would currently go. So maybe if we go further back, we can go the bottom path. And that lurker is not going to drop here. Okay, good. He still didn't drop. The bottom path has a scavenger. Has multiple scavengers. Don't like this path currently. It's got a centipede as well. Okay. There's a couple of dead scavengers, which is good for me. Overall. Let's see if we can put that down and eat this scavenger. Alright, that scavenger is not very high level. Okay. We interacted with a bunch of scavengers. Oh, there was one of them was holding a thing that has trapped me. Alright. Run. Run! No! I didn't run. Oh, the fact that I got trapped by one of those, like, bee flower things actually got me that time. How about that? That's one of the first times I've seen a scavenger carry that it's actually been a bad thing for me. Here we are again. I see a couple of extra sticks, but I also see a centipede, which is not very nice. Can I put down this stick and still get one of these sticks without getting the centipede to come after me? Nope. I don't think that worked. I tried though. Oh well. Died again. Let's go. Okay, here we are. This time I have a jumpy lizard that followed me. That's unfortunate. Oops. Let's hit you with a brick this time, because that should be enough, and I get to keep this stick. I do like keeping my stick if possible. And then we want to go straight over. Oops. There we go. I could eat that centipede down there. Alright, there's a scavenger coming. I don't want to deal with the scavengers in this room if possible. I want to deal with them in the next room. That lurker is still in that one spot. That one spot where I'm not sure if I could do much with it. Alright, this centipede we're going to have to kill. There we go. We killed that centipede. Now that it's dead, let's eat it. That's a nice thing to eat. Nice and big. And we got another stick, which is great. So I don't see a lurker right up here, which is very nice. I see 2 more centipedes, which is unfortunate. Let's explode one of them. Oh my gosh. Never mind. We explode that guy instead. Oh, the centipede is coming directly after me. Alright, that's very bad. Let me make an explosive stick. In some senses, maybe this is better because I can go past the centipedes. Like this. Oh, come on, please get up there before the scavenger kills me. I mean, the scavenger had a chance. He really did. I still haven't eaten... No, I did eat once, but I don't think it was enough. Alright, this explosive stick is going to be used on that. Got him. Alright, let's eat him. There's a dead scavenger behind me, but it's being surrounded by centipedes, so I can't really use that. There's a scavenger following me. There's a scavenger down there. Okay, we've killed both of these scavengers. Oop, that one's not dead. There we go. Killed both of these. This one's a pretty good level, so let's take him with us. I see a lurker there, so I'm going to go below. I don't want to go past a lurker with a scavenger body, if possible. Let's see if we can drag this guy all the way to the gate. You know? Maybe not. Doesn't that look like he already has a stick in his face? Like as much as you can call a face for a monster kelp. Let's see here. I think what we're gonna do, put down the scavenger, please. There we go. Oh, there's more scavengers coming. This is not great. The scavengers took the stick I was going to use. Does it get eaten by the monster kelp? It does. Okay. That's actually pretty good for me, because I can get past. I left my scavenger body back there, though, which is not the best. Oh, I didn't even see that he had a stick. I thought he was going to throw his explosive at me. We were very close, actually, that time to getting to the end. Darn. I would have really liked to get to the end there. Let's try again. We just want to get out of this region right now with both pearls. Alright, here we are. I think there's going to be a Jumpy Lizard that follows me through, or 3. Yep, they were really close to me that day, so I understand. 3 of them coming after me. Alright, we've eaten a lurker. Ooh. You got me? Oh. I thought I actually avoided that. Apparently not. Let's try again. We go until we get past it. So let's do it. Here we are. Let's go past this thing. Alright. What if we do... put that one down there, pick this other one up, and then do this. There we go. Excellent so far. I do not see a lurker above me. Don't see one. Doesn't mean much. Yep, see, there was a lurker there. I just never saw it. That lurker is still in that one spot that's just like at the edge that I never have to go past. I see this lurker, however. This lurker is more annoying. There we go. Got him. And got that too. Alright. There's stuff happening over there. The scavenger is dead. This big centipede right there is not dead. So we're making this an explosive stick so that we can get past a big centipede. Oh my gosh, there's another big centipede? Okay, 2 big centipedes. How do we get past those? This first one, it feels like we could get past it if it came toward me and I went through the pipes to get past it. Like this. Oh my gosh. Unless I do that. Okay, so I defeated you just because you were dangerous to me. I'm like just not jumping high enough right there, over and over again. So how do we get past those 2 centipedes? Well, that's one answer. The scavenger kills it for me, and then I go past. Alright. Well, we got past those 2 centipedes. Next, scanning for lurkers. I see a dead one, which is almost more concerning than seeing one at the top. I think I've eaten fully, right? Not fully. There we go. Alright. We probably need there to be a scavenger in front of me. We're gonna kill that. I don't normally kill those things, but, you know, we had an explosive stick, so we do. And then it's impossible to see if there's a lurker above me, so we have to just kind of hope. So this scavenger, could he do something with the monster kelp? Or is he going to go after me? Alright, well, we stabbed him in the back. Wait a minute. I thought I had killed him. I thought I had killed him. It normally only takes me one hit to kill scavengers, and it always takes them one hit to kill me. So I really thought he was a dead scavenger. Whoops, should have made sure. Oh well, try again. Okay, there's a scavenger with me right now. Interesting. Oh, you can go below the monster kelp? I didn't know that. Okay. Killed the scavenger. Let's eat the scavenger. If we could get through with this scavenger, it'd be nice, but I can't imagine us getting through very far with a scavenger being carried around. Not with all those monster kelp and stuff we'd have to get past. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna drop him. Please, please drop the scavenger. I swear. There we go. Throw the scavenger. Cannot drop him, have to throw him. Okay, where's our favorite lurker? It's not right there. Alright, let's stick him twice, because we've learned. This scavenger, could we... Well, he's not a very good scavenger. We're not going to worry about trying to get past with just him. But we could eat him. Wait a minute, where'd my pearl go? My pearl is somewhere over there. I dropped it. Where's the pearl? Wait a minute, where'd the pearl go? If I drop the pearl... Oh, I see where it is. It's right next to the monster kelp. I must have thrown it over there. That was silly. Alright, got the pearl back. Let's get up here. And move more toward the exit. I did see that lurker. It apparently did not go after me. It's always a question. It was like near the edge of another thing that it could potentially go after me for. Oh, got him. Alright, great. Don't need to eat anymore. Just needed to get rid of him. Got him too. Alright. Today is the day that we defeat all of the lurkers, apparently. Yep. It continues. Got him. Another lurker down. Defeat all of the lurkers. Alright. This monster kelp, we just stick it in the head. Or what counts as a head for a plant. And then I don't see any lurkers. I do see the evidence of a scavenger, which is actually a good thing. Did I kill that scavenger? I tried. I apparently did. This one's not that great. How about this one? This one's a little bit better. Alright, let's see if we can get to the exit with this scavenger. It's close. We're close to the exit. It's just a matter of there being no more potential things to kill me. And let's see what we need to go through this gate. I imagine this karma level is fine, you know, with the scavenger being carried through. Oh yeah, we didn't even need this high, but we did need a second level karma. So we're making it through the gate. Now we just need to rest in a hibernate spot. That's very important because we want to make it, like, save the progress that we've made, making it through the subterranean. Alright, let's go. Okay. Now, waterfront facility. This section is normally underwater to a fair amount. It's not underwater here, which is good, because otherwise we would basically just die. I mean, the water level is lower, I think. I think the water level is just lower. Oh, why did I fall under? Why did I drop down? I don't know. Definitely don't want to go this way. Ooh, if we don't want to go this way, how are we going to get up there? Especially with a snail up there right now. I feel like that snail has to go. Let's grab the snail and just throw it out of the way. There we go. That was step 1. Step 2 is we need to jump up and start bouncing when we're up there. The amount that this water is bobbing up and down is very extreme. Alright. There we go. Keep bouncing. No, I messed it up. See, we have to hit the wall at a certain angle for me to keep bouncing. So I need to do that successfully in order to get up here. There we go, we made it up. Alright, this is a much safer path. Yeah, I don't think I could have survived going through that bottom path. Definitely take a stick with us. I see something over there. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a lizard. It's one of the salamanders. That's unfortunate, because I would have to, like, go through the water and then deal with the lizard? Okay, I mean, I guess we've done that really well, actually. Alright, made it past that. Next, go through here. Alright. I thought there was a hibernate spot closer to where that gate was, but apparently not. Oh, there it is. That's the one I was thinking of. We still have the pearl. For a second, I thought we had lost the pearl. All we have to do is not get popped by these snails. Excellent. Alright. And we're here. Now, how we're going to get past the next day is a big question for me. Like, how are we going to get further east? I'm not sure. But we made it here, which is big news. Back to the waterfront facility with a pearl in tow. We killed 3 lurkers that day and 4 scavengers. Very nice. And I guess we're going to go up in the hunter, perhaps? Just a smidge, though. The nomad? Yeah, we're not going to get the nomad right now. So we didn't get far enough in the hunter to register, because we died a whole bunch of times. So first step for getting the hunter again is to not die. Alright. How do we do this next part? Because this right to the right of me is a wall. Yeah, it's a wall. So the only way to do this is to go through the bobbing water. And I noticed that if we wait until it's low enough, then there's air over there. Okay. And that presumably makes it so that I can spend more time in the water before exploding? Oh, I did not die. Excellent. Alright. I think I was at the very edge of not exploding in the water, though. Alright. Go through now. No, the dolphin pushed me. Then I wasn't going up. Alright. Well, anyway. We at least know we can do it. And dolphins killing me is not very normal, but it does happen. Alright, if we go through now, I think that'll be good for getting to the air here. And then going through, and we made it through this part. Alright, so, next part when the water is low. Man, they made the swimming through this part so much harder with the Artificer, because you have to wait until the water bobs up and down. You have to, like, time your swims. Swimming was already somewhat difficult in this game. Having to time them is even more. That dolphin tried to hit me again. You saw that, right? Okay, in this room, I don't really see anything. There are snails down there. I didn't see them at first, though. Come on, get out of the water. Good. I just want to get out of the parts where there's just waterlogged everything. Alright, we made it here. Now then. I want to find another pearl. I know we've passed pearls by before in the waterfront facility. And so I know we've seen pearls here that we don't currently have. Don't knock me under. But also, if we just find a better hibernate spot for me to, like, collect some pearls, that would be good too. Do I have any pearls in a waterfront facility shelter? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look back. But this shelter right here is a great one for storing pearls. So I think we're gonna get some food and come back to the shelter. And we've never gone up the left. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, that's somewhat dangerous for food, but we can do it. Okay, what if we go through here and wait for them to come through? They're just kind of hanging around there, which is the worst for me. I want them to move on, because I defeated one. Oh, there we go. They moved on. So now we can eat this one. Oh gosh. Alright. Well, they're still around here. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them too. Okay. Still have my pearl. I picked up a brick from one of them, which is not the thing that I wanted to pick up from one of them. Let's throw the brick. Oh man, they're just surrounding the place that I want to hibernate. We could try to go to a different hibernate spot, or we could just wait until there's a chance. Oh, just dodge that. Get in here. Excellent. Alright. And let's pull the other pearl out of my belly. So this is a good place to put both of these pearls. Wonderful. If we get a third pearl, then I'm going to come back here and use a passage and go to 5 Pebbles to translate these pearls. But now we've got 2 more pearls in a shelter. So I've got a shelter that has 2 pearls. I've got another one that has 2 pearls, and I've got one that has 4 pearls. Right? Or do I have even more than that? And just to check... Yeah, if we go straight up, that would be a place that there is normally... That's normally a bit, not a pearl. Okay. Anyway, let's hang around in the waterfront facility and try to find another pearl. Because I'm very confident we did not pick up all of them from the waterfront facility last time we were here. So if we can get another pearl, that'd be great. I see a stick over here, which is very nice. We have never been the top left path over here, so why not go that way right now? Why not? And what am I hoping for? I'm hoping that this is not underwater. I think it might be. Okay, it was, and there are dangerous creatures in the water. What's that bobbing up and down to the left of me? Is that a jellyfish? I can't tell if that's a jellyfish or not. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go past it. Oh my gosh, this is a Fake pull. Oh, and he got me. Alright, let's go that way again. We lose progress in the Nomad, right? Yeah. And we lost any progress we had in the Hunter. Alright, don't pick up the pearls. They're supposed to stay right there. Then if we get another pearl, we can put it in the belly and bring it back here, which would be great. So, let's open the map. And while opening the map, we're gonna search for pearls and try to connect things to. Oh gosh. Get off me. That lurker to the right there is in the stupidest spot, isn't it? Alright, this is a jellyfish here. Let's eat this jellyfish. We can't because the water is bobbing so much. Alright, so we don't want to... We want to go past that. Okay. Do we need any bits here? Oh, we do! There's a yellow bit. Alright, we got a yellow bit. Excellent. I wasn't even sure if we needed a bit in this region, but apparently we did. We needed a yellow bit, and we got it. Excellent. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if we want to go that way. We could try and see what's on the other side. Like, try to go straight up from here and see if we can get all the way to the top before we die. Nope. Alright. Well, we didn't swim well, but still. So let's not go that way. We explored that way, we found a yellow bit. That's actually the last bit to find in the waterfront facility, which is excellent. Now let's go a different way. One of the ways that we've been before. So if I want to go middle, yeah, let's go middle. See what's up this way. Oh my gosh, I tried to explode. And I didn't explode anywhere. I just lost my wall jumping ability by trying to explode. Okay, I remember this. If we swim very quickly, we make it all the way up. Excellent. And where do we want to go from here? We've been both ways. We haven't been... It looks like we stopped going to the left at some point, so let's go to the left. You know what? I really want to check up there. I remember there being a bit up here. And there being a bit means that we don't have anything more to do. No, I guess there's a flower. The flower is nice. If there was an echo, we could test out my belief about how the echoes work with the Artificer. But I can't think of an echo anywhere. Okay, let's go back down. So I want to go left. That was a bit, but there was also a karma flower, which was very nice. So I'm glad I went up there. It'd be nice to keep my karma flower my protection, because then maybe that will allow me to see an echo that I wouldn't otherwise be able to see. Why did I have trouble with that? Get up. There we go. Is there something up here? Oh, there's a pearl up here. Alright. Alright, the last thing that we're going to do in this episode is get this pearl, bring it to that hibernate spot, and let's put the pearl in the belly. Let's try to bring it to our hibernate spot and then go to 5 Pebbles. In order to do that, we have to make it all the way down here. So, good swimming, go. Good swimming, good swimming, good swimming. We made it. Alright, perfect. We've got a pearl. We just need to make it to that hibernate spot. Have I eaten today? You know, I don't know if I've eaten today. We have not eaten anything today. Alright, we need to go hunting. We eat the scavenger. We hunt that scavenger too. Got a stick, but yeah, I was expecting there to be another scavenger coming. Alright, great. So now we just have to get up without being killed by the scavengers. Which is a thing to accomplish. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's a scavenger in there. Very scary. Alright, so we take the pearl out of our belly. Actually, we could leave it in there. I don't know. Let's put it back. Alright, we've got 3 pearls. Let's take them to 5 pebbles and have that be the last thing that we do this time. So we're going to use one of our very few passages. Which also gets me to the top karma level, which is nice. And we've got protection. But I can't think of... Oh, and we got the Scholar. We just earned the Scholar passage. How excellent. Alright, we earned a passage and we use a passage. Haha, the Dragon Slayer. It's, you know, that's a picture of me right there. That's totally the Artificer. In every other campaign, we thought it was the other ones, but that's the Artificer. Okay, so we want to choose 5 pebbles. And I want to use the map button to select a particular one. Where's a good one? Trying to figure out where this is in 5 pebbles. So that's right next to the gate, which is actually perfect. All right, so let's select this one. Select is the pickup button, and we press back only once. Back once, and then we hold. All right, I have to remind myself every time so I don't back out completely. And we have a scavenger in here with us, which is kind of weird. But we've got 2 pearls and 1 in the belly. So we've got 3 pearls that we're bringing. Come on, let's go. And I'm probably going to come right back over here at the end of this day. I don't really want to break my hunter streak, but I guess we might, and use that infinite food plant instead. I guess so. Anyway, let's go visit 5 pebbles. This is the important part for this episode. Get to 5 pebbles with all 3 pearls. Should not be a challenge. Should not be a challenge. Let's not be challenged by this. From all the things that we've done in this episode, let this not be a challenge. Come on down. Woo! And down. At this point, the anti-gravity has really set in. So we have to anti-gravity ourselves over here. Oh, right. I shouldn't... No! I shouldn't explode myself downward while I'm trying to carry a pearl, because that's the same set of buttons to drop a thing. And apparently you do both actions when you explode and press the buttons to drop something. Okay, so let's do this. Excellent. Yeah, don't explode down. Even while you're in anti-gravity. And we can't throw anything to correct ourselves either, because we're carrying 2 pearls. Not the things that we want to throw. There's an explosive stick there. Not the best thing to see. Oh, you know what? We're pretty close to a gate. The gate at the wall that has always been locked to everything. I'm wondering if that's the gate to the city, because that's kind of my one idea about where the city might be. And that means that next episode we get to test that theory and see if we can go into a new region. Hello, 5 Pebbles. Let me toss one of these. At least you can bring me something new to read. I did. Have you found something else for me to read? I did. I threw it for you. Let us take a look. It's a blueprint for the void fluid filtration system beneath my facility. My neighbor to the east of here was connected to an older pipe network that predates my construction. Due to mechanical failures, she was rerouted into sharing my installation. However, unlike our shared groundwater, nothing of note has come from this. Yet. Clearly. Oh, that's his entire translation of that pearl? Wow. Alright. Let's try this one. I am surprised you have found so many of these. Oh, this is a small plate of spiritual guidance, from an age long before the void fluid revolution. The text is typical for its era and details how to shed oneself of the fourth natural urge of life, gluttony. I cannot imagine you are familiar with the literature, but all living things have an understanding of the 5 natural urges, even if the understanding is only a subconscious one. For example, you are bound by the first urge, your mind is fixated, striving toward a single goal, one from which you are unable to turn away from. Because of this, you are trapped, just the same as I am. While your chains are made of your own natural urges, mine are a duty to my creators. My kind are built unable to ascend as our minds are not our own, composed of microbial life, machinery, and electronics. Of course, that holds true in theory. It is arguable that a member of my kind has done so, that perhaps it is not merely shedding one's natural urges, but to shed the perception of reality itself. In any case, thank you. I have a fondness for artifacts such as this. They remind me of better times. Alright, I'm just gonna cough something else up real quick. There you go. Where do you find all of these? I wonder just how much time has passed since some of these were written. This is very old. These are the blueprints for the local aquifer that facilitated my initial construction next to my neighbor, Looks to the Moon. She was built adjacent to a large canyon that was rich in resources, but continual operations of her facility lowered the waterbed to such an extent that the area began to wither away into an infertile state. Continual cycles of rain from our operation forces the water into smaller, localized pockets around the nearby terrain. The aquifer was meant to consolidate these distributed water systems and funnel their contents back into the canyon. This would be a lengthy process, however, small on the time scale of us iterators, but disastrous on the timescale of our creators, who Moon no longer had the capabilities. Many solutions were discussed, but ultimately my construction was the one settled upon, to provide a haven to the impoverished and to remove burden from Moon, to give her the time she needed to fully recover. How ironic, then, how these things have turned out. Yeah, irony is what I thought there. Irony. You monster. But then, I don't expect you to be anything but a monster. This is not the way that I intended to go. Let's go out the other direction. Alright. Let's go back to this particular shelter over here. We've done kind of a lot this episode, which I'm very happy for. And let's do more next time. I have a theory. And I would love if that theory were correct. If it's not correct, I'm probably going to head back to the Sky Islands, basically, and see if we can get more of the pearls over here to 5 Pebbles. Because getting all the translations of the pearls is going to be a great thing to do in this particular campaign. Since there are translations for all the ones we found before. Or almost all, since we weren't able to get the one from the subterranean, at the top of the subterranean near the farm arrays. That one wasn't available to me. So almost all of the ones we found before. Alright. We will unfortunately eat of plant life this time. So we're going to ruin our progress in the hunter, but that's okay. We ruin our progress in the hunter just a little bit. And then we're probably going to go right back to the hunter unless I find enough of these infinite food plants. It'd be great if we could actually work on the monk somehow, but I kind of doubt that's going to happen. All right, let's take a stick in with us, along with this scavenger that we just stored here forever. You know, maybe we should take the scavenger out. Let's take the scavenger out. Just put him over there, and then just have the stick in here. There we go. Much better. Clean, we would say. We like to have our shelters clean. Excellent. I want to see what progress we make in other things. I think we're going to make no discernible progress today. Yeah, no discernible progress in passages. But look, we've gotten 4 passages now. Isn't that great? In this episode, I made great progress on this screen. I earned a new passage that was the Scholar. I found the last bit in the waterfront facility, which was the yellow bit. And I delivered 3 pearls to 5 pebbles to be translated. 1 from the waterfront facility, 1 from the farm arrays, and 1 from the subterranean. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Saturday, and thanks for watching.